Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to play... Hold on, let me get the volume on this TV here. It was a bit loud. And we're about to play some Frogger on the Game Boy player. So, you know. So this is a little bit different. As you can tell, it's just me doing this. And, you know, hold on just a minute. Let me change this. You know, I mean, this... It's really cool how you can change the frames and stuff on here. I want to find a different one. Let's see. Oh, there's some different, you know. If y'all don't have a Game Boy player or a GameCube, you should get both of those. See, I think this one, no, that's not it. There's one that kind of gives like a GameCube look. There we go. Anyway, so I'm about to play some Frogger by myself. This is kind of different because I wanted to have something to where, you know, yeah, I'm gonna make this a little easier. Trust me, this game can get hard. I wanted to basically have something to where, like, make something different about what, shoot, I'm not doing well right now, but by myself. Basically, try something different. Like, we're gonna be by ourselves when we play portable games like this, and so far we're probably mainly only gonna play Game Boy Advance and, well, regular Game Boy games and stuff too, Game Boy Color and all that. So yeah, that's basically what's happening. Is all that. Apparently I was about to do something for the Damn Get show. Looks like it anyway. Let's see. I guess I'll erase this one. It only has that much. So yeah, this will just be me. It's kind of an experiment right now. See how well we do by ourselves. And we figured portable games, you know, they're mainly for you know, people by themselves or whatever you want to say. Mainly, well, not all games, but you know. So just gonna see how I do here. Let's see. What am I guess my talking and my playing or putting in letters is not very good. Let's see what we got here. What kind of voice is it? Hi, Frogger. Just using his yeah. Hi, Frogger. It's your old pal Lumpy, the Toad. I called you here today because I have been, you know what, whatever, I don't need to read all this. I think there's a way to skip this, like, faster. Yeah, there we go, the B button. If you really want to know the story, I'm sure there's plenty of other videos on YouTube, or you could get the game yourself and just read it. Let's see what we got here. What does this say? Welcome to Frogger's Adventures, Temple of the Frog. Oh boy, they broke the fourth wall already. You know. Let's see here. Yeah, as you can tell, sometimes not very good at, it's kind of weird sounding. The music kind of had that same sound, but then this thing did too, so it kind of played right after one another, you know. Huh. Well, this is easy so far. Buddy, I don't think you're going to get anywhere in life by just going around in circles like that. Let's see here. Just waiting on a log. Getting across. Yeah! Man, that would have been so convenient in, like, some of the other Frogger games. Well, to be honest, most Frogger games have that because there wasn't too many before that feature was shown. That's many coins, and 50 coins. Oh, there we go. Kind of like getting 100 rings in Sonic or getting 100 coins in Mario. So this time it's 50. Something like that, you know. I also like that little feature right there. That feature was not in Frogger 2. Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge. I mean, there's like 3 Frogger 2, so I mean, you know. Yeah, I remember growing up playing this game thinking that, like, well, this will do until I get the one on the PS2 sometime. Or like Frogger the Great Quest. How naive I was. Because, well, sometime it'll probably be me and Corey or someone playing that at some point. So, as of right now, as of this recording, me and Corey are doing iNinja. Well, I mean, like, it'll be kind of off and on. That's part of why I decided to try an experiment with this series, is because we're not always going to be, like, around. Like, I mean, yeah, there's other people I could play with too, but, like, please don't take that out of context. There's some other people that could join me too, because mainly it's my stuff, it's my recording stuff. I may have mentioned this. I may mention this in the iNinja thing, or may have already. Whatever. So, because I've got the recordings and stuff, and I usually put them together, I do a majority of the work. So, that's why you're gonna have to get used to hearing my voice, at least right now. Corey, sometime he may get a hold of some technology, and he may do this stuff himself. But for now, it'll mostly be me. But I do try to make it, like, because it's called Untitled Teen Gaming, that means other people can work on it too, but also I mostly want to have 2 people on this stuff. I just, like I said, wanted to try this out, so just see how I do. Oh, well, that wasn't too good. And it seems like, you know, only a little kid would mess up right there. Well, apparently I did. Or someone who hasn't. Come on now. Frogger, don't die and go under the bridge like that. Or well, like, smile death. Is he smiling to die, or what? Maybe he's, like, just too happy that that at this point he wasn't doing not Temple of the Frog, the Great Quest. But I better save that for another time. Let me put it this way: that game is not too good. And it took me growing up to realize that, because as a kid, like, when you're a kid, everything is good. I mean, anything you play can be good too. I mean, yeah, not every kid is stupid, so I mean, there are some games that are so bad that even kids notice it. See, that's the thing. You know what? That's the thing about nostalgia, is like, like, okay, if you're a video game reviewer, it's not too good, because what if you try to review something for other people and you feel but you only feel nostalgic for a game that might not be too good to the other person. So, you know, how do I explain this? It's good for you. In a way, nostalgia can be good, because even if something is kind of bad, if you have nostalgic value for it, you can still enjoy it. You know, like, doesn't matter if it's bad. If you like it in some way, then what's the problem? But if you're trying to be a video game reviewer, it can be a problem. And I kind of realized that whenever I did my Dan Get Show review for my first episode for Frogger. I kind of felt like I was putting too much nostalgia in it. I could see people not liking that game too much. I mean, there might be some people out there that like it, but, like, other than me. But, you know, just, I kind of have nostalgic feelings for it. Oh, yep, that's about right. Oh, well, at least I'm right here. Let's see here. Gotta wait. Sometimes right there, if you're quick enough, you can, like, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. It's really good. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm experimenting with trying to talk and play at the same time. Forgive me if there's any repeats, but if you've seen this channel long enough so far, then you know that there's going to be a lot of repeats. That's part of why Corey usually plays. You know, he's usually there. Usually here, I mean, because he can kind of stop the repeating process. I mean, sometimes we do it as a joke, but like he'll be able to change the subject for me, or do something like that, or whatever happens. So, you know, he's there to help. So it's a team thing. Entitled Team Gaming. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think there's something like if you pause it, whatever. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, the music just kind of plays right there, like There we go. Yeah. I don't know, just a little entertaining thing that's entertaining. So, yeah, good luck with that, guys. That wall, it sure is gonna need to be that. Whatever you're spears, whatever you're throwing. Pretty much, I guess it's spears. So, I mean, what else would they be throwing? So since when do flies have like flames on their backs? I mean, I guess fireflies, but I don't think they're actually fire, guys. Yeah, it's a game. So basically what you have to do in this game, as you can see, I've been collecting these orbs. Forgot to mention that. You basically have to collect them in each level except for boss levels, and like to complete a level. So say you get to the finish thing but you don't have all the orbs, well, you don't get to beat the level. So, and like you like, basically it's not like just a 100% thing, it's a you have to do it type of thing. It's like you have to 100% it or you can't beat the game at all. It's a weird looking troll. You know, that picture right there, I used to think that was like a messed up looking bulldog like thing, like that's what they were going for. And then it took me a long time to realize that's his face. Like, that's his nose on the side there, on the left side there. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then again, that's probably what I was going for. Like, that big thing right there is his nose. So basically, what I have to do here is press the buttons in order of the numbers of, like, I guess like that was 1/4 thing. Like, I can't activate this yet because it's a I don't know why I went over there. That's a full thing. I think that's like the last button. This is half. Like, it goes like 1/4, then half, and then like 3/4, and then the full pie chart. I'm gonna come over here. You know, I don't really remember. I think it's like this all the time, but like I almost think that like some of the buttons switch around sometimes. By the way, right there, it can glitch out and like he'll keep hopping. I've run into that glitch sometimes. Like, you'd have to see it, but like whenever you press that button, it does that. You know. Oh, here's that weird turtle guy, Zippy. Let's see. Wait, B. Like I said, if you want to see the story, just, you know. Boy, that music though, it's you know, interesting. I can't jump off the side here. I guess it's I guess those teach kids to not just jump off things, even though from perspective it looks like I'd be okay. Maybe not. Let's see here. See, with Frogger, this kind of stuff works, but like, I have a problem with... Okay. Right there at the checkpoint, so I guess that's good. Problem I have with like games with this kind of... Okay, helicopter view. Or, you know, isometric. Isometric especially, anyway. The problem I have with those games is that, you know, you can't hardly see where you're going, or like... It's hard to tell where you're gonna land at and everything. And the problem is, that's like a majority of iPhone games. I mean, I know they're set up a little bit differently, but you know, like the old Spyro, the GBA Spyro games, most of them, those weren't too good because you didn't know if you were gonna, like, where you were gonna land most of the time. Okay, that's right, I can't go over there. That's why I didn't like those as much. And that's why, like, what was really confusing was, like, why, okay, you know, most Lego games, like, you know, when they kind of started out, they were also on the DS, so, I mean, like Lego Star Wars and everything. I think it was on the DS. I think the first one was. I know at least the second one was, and the Complete Saga. Those, like, even on the DS, those had, like, almost console quality to them. I mean, like, they weren't as advanced, obviously, as the console versions, but, I mean, they were pretty good. Like, Lego Star Wars, I think I've seen the Complete Saga. Like I said, it didn't look as good, but it looked pretty well on the DS and everything. And you know, they kind of continue that, unless they change it up a little bit, like the Rock Band one or something. They kind of, yeah, well, but yeah, they kind of had that, you know, the console quality, and then suddenly, I'm not sure if Lego Marvel Superheroes was the first one to do it, but that was the last one. That was the last DS Lego game that was like that. Like that was the very last one. And what did they end it on? Isometric view. So for some reason, someone just thought it was a good idea. Probably someone who's fired now. Someone thought it was a good idea to make the Lego games on the DS isometric view. Like from, I think it was like from Lego Marvel Superheroes. I need to quit dying. I don't have that many lives. I mean, I do, but you know. But yeah, like suddenly after they were doing like after they had a good thing with making almost console quality to them, they decided to go backwards. I mean, to me, that's backwards. I really don't like isometric view games. And then like you know, it wasn't just the DS that they did that with. I mean, it was also the 3DS, a really advanced system. I mean, that could play Ocarina of Time, and the Vita, which could play almost PS3 quality games. Which, I mean, it can play PS4 games. You have to have remote play, but yeah. I mean, it's a pretty powerful system, and they go with isometric view for like Lego, for like a few Lego games, for like the 3DS and the Vita. And I know you don't have to have completely console quality like that on the go. Like, it doesn't have to be completely advanced to be good. But in that case, it did. It really needed it, basically. Like, they did that kind of thing with the Game Boy Advance version, which was understandable. It wasn't as good, but like it was understandable to have isometric view for Lego games on the Game Boy Advance. But then, like, what was the point of doing it on something that you've already made in past games look better? Of course, the DS did have a record of like making, you know, going backwards on gameplay. Like, let's see, like going from Crash of the Titans, which was honestly it wasn't the best, but it was pretty good on the DS. Had some almost like original Crash feelings to it sometimes, but then you had stuff like. But then like the sequel, Crash, what was it? Mind Over Mutant, was like suddenly it was I need to. Sometimes these controls aren't the best. Like they went backwards by making it a side scroller and doing a really poor job at it too. It was understandable that the Game Boy Advance version was a side scroller, but you know. Oh boy, this level. Anyway. But yeah, like, for the Lego games, they didn't need to do isometric view. I mean, they were doing pretty well before that. Only the Game Boy Advance games needed it. Let's see. Shoot, now that I'm thinking about it, how many Game Boy Advance Lego games were there that were made by, like, not Telltale, gosh, not Telltale. Traveler's Tales. They're called like TT. They consider themselves TT games now. But yeah, as you know, something that was unnecessary, they did it. Oh boy, the water here. Oh, yep. Oh, Frogger. If only you had done like what a lot of your, you know, people do. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's like I kind of wondered that. Like, I thought it would have been cool to get. At first, I thought it was gonna be cool to get Lego Marvel Superheroes on the Vita, and then I realized what they did with it. I'm like, no, so I didn't get it. And I have played a demo, so I could say that I know the experience, and I don't like it. What was a bad decision was they did that for the next few games, for the next few Lego games. I think like the Lego Movie game was like that on the portable systems, and all that. I can't remember. I think it was Lego Batman 3 that they decided to go back to, you know, where they decided to go back to having console quality on the go again. They still aren't as good, obviously, but they're well enough for being on the go. They wanted to do that isometric view thing with iPhone games. I mean, then again, there's not really much of an excuse for that either, because, you know, it was able to have some. It was able to play BioShock, not very well, but like it had the original BioShock. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what was really cool about this is that like the water actually goes away, so you can do this. I think it'll come again if you go close enough, but yeah, you can do it. Okay, so that's my little rant about Lego games. Boy, I might be able to beat this today. I don't know for sure. Oh, yeah, so Mr. D has asked me. Mr. D? Who, me? I don't know. This fight can be hard. It's not like it's extremely hard. I mean, it's only the second boss, but you just have to know most of the patterns. Of course, they're kind of sort of randomized. Jeez, it's shocking. Oop. Not sure where the whole 50 coins thing is going, so I don't know if I've got my extra life or not. If that was the case, I mean, maybe I did need to read some of it better. Oh, let's see here. Dodging boulders. Watching out for snakes. Are these your children, or something? Relatives, little nephews, and nieces? You're kind of being cruel to them right now. Using them to. I should have paid attention. This freaking snake skin? I mean, it's supposed to be stone, but you can almost pass off a snake skin. It wouldn't be too surprising. No, it's just rock though. It just kind of coincidentally there's a snake that's trying to fight me, and then the things here kind of look like snake skin. Oh, and I remember playing this in elementary school. I was still in elementary school when this came out. I was either, I think I was in the second grade when this came out, because that's right, I finished first grade whenever in 2001. Now this guy wasn't from, what do you call it? Shoot, Great Quest. Oh, thank God there was a couple of lives there. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this isn't too boring for you. I am trying to make it entertaining enough. Because, well, like I said, this is an experiment, and if it doesn't do well, then we won't do this anymore. Or we won't do it like this anymore. As I'm sure y'all want to see some Game Boy Advance games, or portable games in general. But, you know, just wanted to do it like this because, well, like I mentioned earlier. Whichever part this is right now, and it's probably still the first part, because I usually go usually within the 20-minute range for videos now. Of course, my first few videos were like 14 minutes and stuff, because that was before like I did that promotional thing. It was before I realized how easy it was to promote your account. Like not like to get it really noticed, but you know, that thing. Forgot what it is you call it, but you know, like you can make your account to where it can go longer than 15 minutes. I mean, heck, I was almost able to do an hour. Have a video from the Dangit show, because I kind of combined them. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but have a over 50-minute video. Wow, these eels. They don't look too right. I kind of feel sorry for them. No, let's see here. Just gotta get past that. So yeah, when I'm concentrating on a game, sometimes I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, YouTube thing. So basically, I found out you can, you know, like I was saying, you can promote it pretty early. In the sort of way where you can make it longer than 15-minute videos, and you can have make your own custom thumbnails, all that stuff. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Jaws music every time they go by. These used to kind of freak me out, but I mean, they was using the Jaws music, and that was supposed to freak people out. You know, kind of use the Jaws music. Well, I have the Master Chief amount of coins right there. By that I mean 117, or whatever, you know, the obsession is with that. Then you find out that you can just go between the sharks. I mean, look at that. It's so easy like that. Let's see here. Let's go this way. Let's go on these happy crabs that for some reason have their mouths on top of their backs. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't go there yet because I don't have all the orbs. There's that. You just leave without me then. I mean, I have no problem. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they have the train sounds. As you can tell, I can't use my tongue, but this is kind of built around not using it, so... Let's see, let's get an extra life here. And of course, technically I have 7 lives. It's like, these are kind of like 6 extra lives, I guess you could say. It's kind of how I see in video games that get, like when it's at 0, I just see that as you have 0 extra lives. Alright, here we go. There we go, I finished the level. Man, all these frog symbols are so happy. Sea Town. Very, very creative, guys. I mean, I gotta say. Let's see here. I don't remember if I've already forgot if I already mentioned this, but my the mic is like right next to the TV, or right in front of the TV. I'm in a not as comfortable position right here, but if my voice seems a little louder, that's the reason is because I'm a lot closer to the mic. Whenever me and Corey do this, we're usually sitting on my bed. I get like a little table in here, and I always wonder what those were. Was it like a freaking fart bubble or something? I don't know. Acid bubble that he's able to ride for some reason. Anyway. But like me and Corey, we're usually on my bed. I have the mic here on my bed, or not on my bed, the little table I'm mentioning. I usually have it right there, and we're kind of like, just so it can kind of pick us both up right now. I mean, it's kind of an awkward thing, but it's comfortable because it's on my bed. I can't always like lean back, obviously, but like I'm able to lean back a little bit. I'm kind of having to lean forward a little bit. Right now, I'm not really good at balancing out sound, so I don't have that advanced technology. It's the way we have it set up right now is good enough, basically. We're able to play. You can hear our lovely voices. Or voices, just in case you don't think they're lovely. Hey, I don't think mine's all that lovely anyway. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And these sharks, these are like baby sharks. The Frogger is, wow. That thing doesn't look very much alive. So maybe the tentacles are just moving on their own, like from the waves of the ocean somehow. They're kind of weird right there. Or are they even connected? Kind of looked out, had a weird look to them. Well, at least I'm right here, since I died right there. I was gonna say, why is Frogger wearing that? because first of all, frogs can swim and he can't. But then I realized it is salt water. For some reason, he only needs... Well, then there's also, I don't need to look too far into, you know, a game about a frog in a temple and they can talk and all these creatures move around in certain directions. I don't need to look too far into that. Level clear. Or cleared. Oh, okay, that's right. It's not the... It's just the name of the place. Still, guys, not very original. This... Oh, boy. It can take a while, and sometimes it can't. Sometimes you have to kind of disconnect, figure out where you have to go. Let's see here. Like he's gonna like this guy disconnects them, and then you have to kind of figure out which way to go. I think it's like I can't remember exactly how it goes. He's about to disconnect it again though. Like right there. And obviously if you get too close to him you die. Okay, let's try this. Actually I need to quit going into that portal. I need to play Portal sometime. There we go. So now he can't disconnect him because, or reconnect him. I mean, you have to disconnect all this stuff, but he tries to reconnect him. If you get the pattern right, then you know. Let's see here. See, it's so confusing. Like, where do you go and what do you do? Let's see here. Okay, well at least I got that. I got the crab thing. See what happens when I go over here. I'll wait till he passes. He's gonna reconnect that one thing. Shoot. Need to get to the right area. Oh well, I'll just redo this then. Alright, let's see here. Let me try this. And then this. It's always so hard to get up there to the right areas. I need to learn this, basically. Like, by the time you supposedly need to learn it, I mean, you know. I'm sure some of you are like, what? What are you talking about, huh? What? There we go. And then I just got a couple more buttons to press. Alright. Gotta do that one. Need to get on the other side. There we go. Yeah! He disappeared and I'm just flying away. There we go. Sea Town cleared. Now let's go to Sky City.